Hello everyone, I'm Bika-chan90 and welcome to Backstage Pass, an otome game made by sakevisual. So let me just see the settings first. I think everything's okay, right? Right. So, new game. Sometimes I question my life decisions. Tomorrow is my first day of college. It's past 11 p.m. and instead of sleeping, I'm at an Adam Eaton concert one state away from my college campus. Unlike the teenagers out in the audience screaming for an encore, though, I'm the girl backstage dusting Adam's face with another coat of powder before he heads back out. Done. Now get back out there, rockstar.
Thanks. You're a winner every time, Sean.
Adam salutes me quickly before he runs out on stage.
You guys want an encore?
Adam poses on stage, holding his mic out to the audience as if he can hear their response. The girls scream and the boys cheer, all of them chanting for him to sing another song.
Well, who am I to say no to all of you?
As the track to his #1 hit for today starts up, the roar of the crowd peaks. With a wide smile on his face, Adam launches into his hit single and the audience sings along. As the lights in the concert all flash, I catch glimpses of audience members dancing to the beat of the song. Backstage, I mouth the lyrics along with everyone else. I've heard this song 1,000 times, but it's still infectious. The song ends too quickly for the audience taste, but Adam bids them a good night and thanks them for coming out to see him. He runs off the stage and high-fives one of the sound crew before bounding over to me.
Good work, Adam.
One of the passing crew members gives him a cheerful thumbs up.
Thanks!
Adam returns the gesture. I pull out some makeup remover and begin wiping his face clean. The summer tour is almost over, only one more to go.
Already? Wait, that means school starts tomorrow.
I give him a gentle chop on the head. Don't tell me you forgot. He winces as if my tap actually inflicted some amount of pain on him.
I figured if I didn't think about it would just go away.
Try not thinking about world hunger sometime, maybe that'll work. Adam folds his arms crossly and glares at me, but he can't keep it up for very long and eventually his pout melts into a grin.
Don't make fun of me.
I laugh as I pack away the last of my brushes into a large metal case that houses my makeup kit. I didn't say a thing.
You thought it, though. And don't deny it. I've known you too long for you to be able to lie to me anymore. Anyway, I gotta go find John.
Yeah, I'll see you on the bus. Adam jogs off in search of John and I drag my makeup case out of the way. My phone chirps out a cheery tune and I answer it.
Happy school day!
School day?
School starts tomorrow, so we're calling to do our good luck cheer.
Don't you think I'm a little old for this?
You're never too old for us to love you.
And I'm never too old for a good luck cheer. I'm waving a flag with your name on it. Can you hear it?
I hear the faint sound of paper flapping against the phone on the other hand. Aha, I hear it.
So, how's Adam?
Oh, you know, energetic, happy. Totally didn't remember school starts tomorrow.
It's a good thing he's got you to look out for him.
And how are you? Did you find everything okay?
Sure did. Your new campus is lovely, and we did our best to make your dorm look like your bedroom at home.
Sorry to make you handle all of that for me. I didn't realize the summer tour would overlap with freshman orientation.
The school said it's fine as long as you go see your advisor, Hitman Kovault.
Hitman?
Yeah! Don't implant your silly nickname in her head like that.
A hitman?
It's Professor Kovault, and your dad thinks that he looks like a hitman.
A hitman.
Don't you see it? Come on, the suit, the stern look.
That affects a more serious voice.
Missing orientation will put your daughter at a severe disadvantage. Take care that she is diligent with her studies.
Jesus.
Doesn't that sound ominous to you?
Yeah. A little, but it's his job to say that.
I still say he's secretly a hitman when he's not teaching. I bet at night he...
Anyway.
Mom interjects before Dad can finish his speculation.
We just wanted to let you know we're proud of you and we're cheering for you.
Thanks, I'll talk to you later.
We love you!
I hang up and tuck my phone away in my pocket. Most of the crew has already finished packing up. I grab my makeup case and head for the bus. The summer tour is almost over and school's about to start. I don't know what the year holds for me, but whatever it is, I'm ready. Okay, play opening video. Okay, let's do this. Right. I stumble into my first class 5 minutes late, but the professor doesn't seem to notice. A young man approaches and hands me a stapled packet.
Here's the course syllabus. You can find a seat near the back.
Students are crowded into every space available, and I have to weave my way past a few fellow freshmen to find an available seat. I glance down at the packet of papers in my hand, an outline of class, rules, and grading policies. The professor is currently going over everything in a packet.
Your assignment for next time is to read the first chapter and finish the first set of problems.
With a curt nod, she dismisses class half an hour early. Whoa, is this really what college is like? I can hear an excited buzz in the classroom as students eagerly pack up their things. None of us were expecting this. I wait in the back of the class until most of my classmates have cleared out before I leave. There's no real hurry after all, I am still dead tired from last night. I wonder if Adam got out early too. I'll have to ask him when we meet up later. Come to think of it, I don't even know what his first class is. I wonder if he knows what his first class is. Well, that's his problem, not mine. Still, I can help but worry about him a little bit. I shake off the thought as I look around me. This is probably a good time to explore, now that I think about it. Even though I study the maps, most of the campus is unfamiliar to me. I glance at my phone, plenty of time before my next class. With a deep breath, I set off towards the nearest building. There's a group of students near the entrance, all swarming around something. As I draw near, I can hear someone talking over the sound of polite applause. I stand on my toes to get a better view of what's going on, but all I can see is a flash of green. Sometimes I hate being short. As if on cue, a voice from the center of the circle speaks up.
Looks like we have someone who's having trouble seeing.
The crowd parts as they all turn around to look around me. I immediately shrink back, but it's too late. In the center of the group stands a young boy with a hooded shirt and a deck of cards in his hand.
Hello, don't be shy. Come forward.
He laughs as he motions for me to approach.
I saw you jumping up and down in the back.
Yeah, well, I'm kinda short. He laughs again.
Hey, me too. We should form a club.
Yeah, the club of the short people. Around us, a few people in the group chuckle. I know they're not laughing at me, but hearing them makes me feel small.
Sorry for being so forward, but do you mind sharing your name with me?
I take a quick breath to steady myself. Sean.
Sean? That's a lovely name. I'm Benito, but you can call me Ben for short.
Yo, Ben. Alright? Okay, I have to do Benito's voice. So, Sean, do you believe in psychic powers? Not really. My eyes are drawn to the deck of cards in his hand. No doubt he's a magician. Is there a magic club on campus or something?
Well, some people believe you can use psychic powers for luck, love, and all sorts of things. We're going to test psychic ability for you. Is that okay?
I glance at the crowd of students around us. They all look interested in what's going on. I can't really say no, can I? Yeah. I guess so?
What I want is for you to think about a card for me. You don't have to make a huge production out of it or anything. Just close your eyes and block everything else out. Let it go dark and imagine the card in your mind.
He waits a brief moment as I think of a card.
Got it? Open your eyes.
He fans out the deck of cards in front of me.
Now, really focus on the energy of that card. If you think hard enough, you may be able to find it.
I frown. How am I supposed to just pick out a card?
Don't let go of that thought in your mind. Really focus on that card.
I reached in and pull out a random card. Why not?
Alright, don't turn your card over just yet.
Benito tucks the rest of the deck away.
Now, what was the card you were thinking of?
4 of clubs.
Turn your card over.
I turn the card over slowly to reveal the 4 of clubs in my hand. The girl next to me gasps. The crowd bursts into applause while I stare dumbfoundedly at the card in my hand. Benito takes it from me and holds it up for everyone to see.
Looks like you really are psychic, Sean.
He smiles and hands me the card again.
You can keep that if you want.
How did you... He winks and puts a finger to his lips.
You're the psychic one, right?
Come on, stop calling me psychic. A girl pushes past me eagerly.
Do a trick for me!
Oh my god!
Well, let's have a look.
Benito takes her hand and I quickly melt back into the crowd. That's enough attention from strangers for one day. I turn my gaze back to the card in my hand, 4 of clubs. How did he do that? I turned the card over a few times before I give in and tuck it in my pocket. I guess if it were easy to figure it out, it wouldn't really be much of a magic trick. Benito, huh? He looked awfully young to be in college, and he certainly didn't seem to be worried about getting to class on time. I glanced at my phone again. That took more time than I expected. Exploring the campus will have to wait. I arrived 10 minutes early and find a seat near the front. I learned a long time ago that kids who sit in front never get called on. Hopefully that rule still holds in college. Behind me, I can hear a couple students chatting with each other before class starts.
She told me that Adam Eaton was in her class this morning. I didn't even know he went here.
Jealous? I wish I had a class with Adam.
I smile quietly to myself. His first day and Adam's already the center of attention. Some things never change. I just hope he hasn't gotten into trouble yet. The classroom door bursts open and Professor Kovold strides in. So he's Hitman Kovold. Oh my god, those red eyes. Oh my god.
In ancient Greece, theater was divided into 2 distinct genres, comedy and tragedy. These genres were represented by the goddesses Thalia and Melpomene.
Whoa, not even an introduction or anything? I guess not all college classes are the same. I hurriedly dig through my backpack and pull out a notebook and pen. Already the professor has begun to scroll a series of names on the chalkboard. I copy them as quickly as I can, barely able to keep up. Professor Kuvold continues his lecture for the entire hour without a pause. As he puts his chalk down, he turns to face us for the first time.
Your assignment for tonight. Write a single-page summary of the Greek playwright of your choice. Due tomorrow. Include style, famous works, and his influence on modern storytelling. There are strict style guidelines on the course website. Read them before you begin. If you have any questions, my office hours are also posted on the website.
And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. He turns and strides out of the room as quickly as he entered. What? The room is silent for a few moments until one boy in the back starts laughing nervously. Around him, a few other students join in. We're all thinking the same thing. Am I going to live through this class or not? I guess every professor is going to be different. This should be interesting. Eventually, the other students relax and begin collecting their things.
I am so dropping this class. There's no way I'm doing that much work.
Lucky. I need it for my major.
I'm surprised that someone will just drop a course after a single day, but considering how fast-paced the first day was, I can't really blame her. Yeah, there's always one professor like that in every school or college. As I exit the building, I feel a tap on my shoulder. I spin around to see the kid from before, Benito.
Ciao!
Ciao! He gives me a quick salute with a smooth flick of his wrist. Hey, did you want that card back?
Actually, I wanted to see you again.
Oh. What for?
Are you interested in being a plant?
A plant? You're going to have to be more specific because right now I'm imagining myself dressed as a cactus.
Do you want to hang out in crowds and help me do a few tricks?
I'm not really good with attention.
Don't be silly, you were great today.
Benito waves his hand casually. Why do you need a plant anyway? You seem to do fine on your own.
I try, but there are a few tricks here and there that require a helper in the audience. Think of it as rigging the deck.
And you couldn't ask one of the And you couldn't ask one of the other... Oh, Jesus. And you couldn't ask one of those other kids because...
They don't have the right look. A plant has to be plain and not stand out. Otherwise, it's too obvious.
I feel a little deflated. And you want me because I look plain?
Well, yeah, I mean...
He freezes mid-sentence as soon as he sees my expression. I know I'm no superstar, but telling me I'm plain is no way to get on my good side. Benito's face has lost his childish expression. He looks serious, and for a moment I see a flash of thoughtful maturity.
Note to self, don't call people plain, even if you mean it as a compliment.
That's not a compliment. Calling someone plain, it's not a compliment. I'm not entirely sure how you thought anyone would take that as a compliment. Thank you, game. Thank you.
Most people have a sort of air about them. Something that screams, please notice me. They're desperate for attention, and it shows in the way they dress, move, and speak. But you're different. You don't look like you want attention. You shy away from it.
Okay, that last line wasn't dubbed. I have to do Benito's voice again. I thought you were doing it on purpose. I am. It's just, I wish I didn't have to. I wish I was okay with being surrounded by strangers, but I'm not. Anyway, I'm busy with school. I don't know if I can really take on a job right now.
Well, think about it. I know you'd be great.
Would you tell me how you do all your tricks? Benito pauses to think. Finally, he comes to a decision.
Not all, but some, sure. You'd learn plenty from helping me anyway.
Okay then. I pull out the 4 of clubs from my pocket. First things first, how do you do this?
Are you saying you'll help?
I'll help you once, at least. He laughs and pulls out the deck of cards from his back pocket.
That trick's a bit of an obvious one, though.
He fans the deck out for me.
Every card in the deck is a 4 of clubs.
Yeah, but how'd you get me to think of the 4 of clubs in the first place? He winks and tucks the deck away.
You must just be psychic.
Oh, come on, stop calling me psychic.
Anyway, I'm sure you have somewhere to be, so I won't keep you. Text me later, okay?
But I don't know your number. He points to the card in my hand.
It's there.
I glance down to see a phone number scrawled across the front of the deck in black marker. How? The smile on his face tells me that I'm not going to get the answer today. He offers another smooth salute goodbye before turning and leaping down the stairs. It does seem kind of fun to work with a magician, but I don't know if I have time for something like that between school and working with Adam. And speaking of Adam, I spy a familiar figure with 2 strands of hair out of place. Adam! At the sound of his name, he looks up in panic, but he relaxes as soon as he sees me. He waves and jogs in my direction. What was that all about?
Sorry, I was afraid you were someone else asking for an autograph.
I poke him teasingly. Ooh, look who's popular.
I'm still not that popular.
I heard some of my classmates talking about you, though. I'm sure the whole school knows you're here by now.
I doubt the whole school even knows who I am.
They will, soon enough.
Maybe I should go around with a hat and sunglasses to protect my identity.
Yeah, right. I laugh and give me... Oh my god. I laugh and give him a gentle punch. That would just make you steady. I can't read today. What's wrong with me? That would just make you stand out even more. So, how was your first day of school?
Not bad. I was late to my first class. I didn't actually know what it was.
I sigh. You know, I thought that might happen, but I told myself that even you weren't that spacey.
Hey, in case you don't remember, I was putting on a concert last night in a city 6 hours away.
Oh, I remember. I was there, or do you not remember?
Oh, I remember. I also remember that you fell asleep on the bus before the rest of us.
We both glower at each other for a moment before bursting into laughter. It's fine. I was late to my first class too. Thankfully, the professor didn't even seem to notice. Adam rolls his eyes.
Good for you. My professor decided to make an example out of me, so I had to stand in front of the class and explain why I slept in. I don't think he recognized me, so when I said I was putting on a concert, he didn't believe me. Then some girl pulled out her phone and showed him my site, and the whole class kind of fell apart when they realized it was really me. Someone asked for an autograph, then someone else told me to sing, and a group of guys in the back started singing Late Sleeper, except the lyrics were changed to something about being Amish or something.
Oh my god.
I think Professor Koval is gonna hate me for life.
Hitman Koval strikes again. Professor Koval? My dad says he looks like a hitman.
If I die in my sleep, you know what happened.
Oh my god, look at his face. Trouble really does follow you everywhere.
I'm not trying.
I know, I've been there for most of it, after all.
Anyway, how was your first day?
Not bad, for the parts I was awake for at least. As if on cue, we both yawn.
Oh man, this tour before school thing was probably a bad idea, huh?
It didn't seem like a bad idea oh my god. It didn't seem like a bad idea last spring. Anyway, I have to head to the bookstore now. I haven't bought any of my school books yet.
Same here.
Adam picks up his backpack and slings it casually over his shoulder.
Shall we go together?
Don't you have class?
Nah, morning classes only. John's idea. He said I should reserve the afternoons for work.
Come on, who's John? You too? He really does plan ahead, doesn't he? Probably it's his manager, I think? Probably.
That's his job, after all.
The two of us walk through the campus and to the bus stop. A couple people point at Adam and whisper to each other as we pass, but no one approaches. I know they're not looking at me, but it's still really awkward. Adam, on the other hand, doesn't even seem to notice.